Topping today's news, we've got the latest developments on the FTX debacle. A 24-year-old man was shot and killed on Saturday in the Chippenham community. 3 young men arrested for the surprising homicide on Exuma last week. And the Bahamas Games are back. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jareno Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News. It's a pleasure to have you join us. A team of financial investigators from the Financial Crimes Investigation Branch of the Royal Bahamas Police Force is investigating the once cryptocurrency giant FTX Digital Markets Limited following the collapse of the firm last week. Police in a statement on Sunday noting that in light of the collapse of FTX globally and the provisional liquidation of FTX Digital Markets, its team is working closely with the Bahamas Securities Commission to investigate if any criminal misconduct occurred. Last Thursday, the Commission revealed that it had frozen FTX's assets and appointed Leonard Patent Counsel and attorney-at-law King's Counsel Brian Sims as provisional liquidators. Again, the Commission noting that it became aware of public statements suggesting that FTX had mishandled, mismanaged, and/or transferred its clients' funds to Alameda Research, another company owned by founder of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. And according to the Commission, any such action would have been contrary to normal governance without client consent and potentially unlawful. Just a day later, Bankman-Fried announced his resignation as CEO. He also noted that the company had filed for bankruptcy in the U.S. District of Delaware. Now with that, FTX representatives advised that it had been given permission per its Bahamian headquarters to begin to facilitate withdrawals of Bahamian funds. As such, the company stated clients may have seen some withdrawals processed by FTX recently as they have complied with regulators. However, the Securities Commission, in a statement on Saturday, advised that it has not directed, authorized, or suggested to FTX Digital Markets the prioritization of withdrawals for Bahamian clients. As such, the Commission notes that those transactions may be characterized as voidable under the insolvency regime and consequently result in taking back those funds from Bahamian customers. In any event, the Commission does not condone the preferential treatment of any investor or client of FTX Digital Markets or otherwise. Investigations into this saga continues. Another man is dead following a shooting incident that took place in the area of Eden and Foster Streets, Chippenham. Reports are that the victim and another man pulled up at a local business establishment on a moped before the victim was shot. Here is Police Press Liaison Chief Superintendent Chrislyn Skippings with more on this latest homicide.
Shortly before 9 p.m. this evening, our department were notified of a shooting incident at Foster and Eden Streets. Information received is that 2 males operating a moped pulled up to a business establishment on Foster Street. Simultaneously, a light-colored van pulled up. It is reported that a male exited the light-colored van and opened fire on the 2 males who were on the moped. One of the men received multiple gunshot injuries. He succumbed on scene. The second male was unharmed, and he's presently assisting police with the investigations.
Superintendent Skippings suggests that the victim was in fact targeted. Officers not able to reveal the identity of the victim. However, family members on the scene unofficially identified the male as 24-year-old Avion Duncanson. According to Superintendent Skippings, Duncanson was known to police and was just recently released from prison where he served time for an armed robbery matter. Once again, police urging members of the public to find better ways to solving conflicts.
Conflicts are inevitable. Conflicts will arise. You're never going to see eye to eye with someone. It's just a part of life. But if conflicts, if they're handled positively, you can learn and you can grow and you can make valuable contributions to your workplace or even in the community. And so again, I employ persons who may have conflicts, you have disagreements with friends, with loved ones. find someone, find some responsible adult, find a church member, find a family friend, find someone, talk to them. Come to your police department. We're here to assist you. Let us help you resolve these conflicts.
If you have any information about this recent incident, you can contact the nearest police station or 911 or 919. 3 adult males have been arrested in connection with the murder of 22-year-old Malik Fernanda, who was gunned down on Exuma last week. According to police reports, shortly after 11 p.m. on Thursday, gunshots were heard in the Rollville, Exuma area. When officers arrived to the area, and after conducting a check, a male with multiple gunshot injuries to the upper body was found lying through a track road. Police on Sunday said that 3 males, all residents of Exuma, are assisting police with their investigations into this latest homicide. And finally, in this segment, leader of the official opposition, Michael Pintard, is asking the government to provide the public with a full accounting of public funds submitted to BPL, Bahamas Power and Light, and how these funds will be treated. In a letter to the Prime Minister on November 7th, Mr. Pintard explained that the government advised the public that it has agreed to address some $90 million in fuel arrears owned by BPL in monthly installment payments of $10 million over 9 months. And previously, the Prime Minister indicated that the government had been subsidizing BPL with millions of dollars to delay a rise in fuel surcharge. Mr. Pintard said he said in the letter that on behalf of the Bahamian people, the official opposition require immediate answers about the total value of money provided by the government to BPL since September 2021, and what were the specific reasons for the subventions, and where in the budget were the funds taken from. The opposition is also asking if any portion of the funds are reimbursable advances or loans, and were they made consistent with provisions of the Public Debt Management Act. Mr. Pintard said the government must also provide a statement in Parliament because it is beyond unreasonable to expect a $90 million payment arrears arrangement and seemingly related spike in fuel surcharges for customers can be put forward without a full and proper explanation and accounting. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.